All right, I'm just preparing some things, and we'll be ready to get the show on the road in a little. Oh shit! In a little bit. Okay. All right. We are ready to get this rolling, get the ball rolling. Hello, everyone. My stream is still playing in the background. All right. Now I can hear myself think. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fifth recorded playthrough. Why did I clap twice? I don't know. My bottle of water, I left it over here. That was very unfortunate for me. I had to get up and I didn't feel like it. I really needed that. So just to get things, just preface a little bit about the channel, what's going on with it. I know I said it's going to be a review for this game. I'm probably just going to axe that. Just schedule wise, it just ain't really working out too well. That's my fault. But I'm still gonna do a not a full blown review like I had planned on doing. They're very time consuming. I have to do a lot of research, writing out the script. I mean, it's not like there was a lot of research for this video, and I actually have a video recorded, and that's about it. I have it recorded, but I just don't like the way it kind of turned out. So I'm gonna just kind of refocus. And instead of doing like full blown reviews like I planned on doing, for right now, I'm probably just gonna do it like this, where it's kind of pre-recorded. And I have the no commentary on the channel if you want to watch no commentary, but the commentary is probably gonna be more my thing. It's more my style. I kind of like this actually. I kind of hated the idea of not having a already written script, but I'm kind of warming up to this. I kind of like it a little bit better. It's just better for my schedule, but I do still plan on doing like some kind of overview. Again, it's gonna probably be a two-parter, so it's gonna be like a overview of like the game, and then probably just an overview of the story, just to kind of talk about some things, some gripes I had with it, whether or not it's worth your time. So we're still gonna do something like that. It's just not gonna be as expansive as I had originally intended, but I think that would be for the better. It's just less pressure on me, and then I can just do these videos or do these streams. And I want to say these streams, I'm gonna try to do twice a week. There's no guarantees. It may be once a week. It may not be any a week. It was a good chunk of time before I actually did this stream, but I figure it's first of the month. I at least wanted to do something, and this is relatively early. It's 9:36. I gotta go to bed at 12, so why not do a nice little quick stream, even though technically this is like an hour. Yeah, so Okay. Sorry about that. Something happened. But okay, where was it? Oh yeah, so we got an hour and 9 ahead. I'm trying to think though when I cut that out before it gets to the main YouTube channel. I don't know. I'll think about doing like some weird like main supercut or something. Alright, but we'll continue on. And honestly, it's been a hot minute. I don't even remember where we last left off at. I don't think anything crazy is going on today. I know with school schedule's a little all over the place. Uh, but none. Oh, is this when I started the Code Breakers one? You know, well, you know, we'll talk about it when we get there. The one thing about Code Breakers, well, damn it, I'm like going ahead. I'm like already going ahead. I'm already in the mood to go ahead and talk about it. We'll wait. We will wait. But honestly, though, it feels like it's kind of because if I remember correctly, Codebreaker is a DLC for the PlayStation,
So this is where the
exclusive DLC for the PlayStation.
Yes, indeed. Listening for clues round the clock.
If they're so
I
smart,
think
they send us
I'm not really.
survival
I don't remember,
That's the problem.
but I'm gonna make that claim.
With any luck, you can find some survivors.
Sorry, I'm like looking at other stuff real quick.
Then make your own, Carter.
I'm like looking at stuff real quick. My bad. That is my bad. I was unfocused. All right, we're refocused. All right, but all right, I guess I could go look it up real quick. Duh. But in the meantime, let me see. Code Breakers. Where is Code Breakers? I know it's a side mission, but it's a DLC mission. Minor operation prison map. I found is shorter than most of the other minor operations. That is also true. This is pretty short.
Give him one for me, Carter.
It's, you know what's weird? This DLC is short, and it's also a waste of money. But I will admit the ending to it does feel a bit grand finale-esque. I just don't remember where.
Stims ready. Area secure.
I just don't remember. Let me see something. Yeah, I'll agree with this. The story in the Bureu is a sad tale of good idea of very unpolished execution. Well, I sort of agree with it, but then I sort of don't, because really, the problem, well, it's like up and down, because it was supposed to be something else, changed, and now it's something else. I don't know, but I could have sworn that this was a. Let me see. Let me go on Steam real quick.
What do you see?
Let me go on Steam real quick. See if Steam can help me out. We'll just put in a random age.
Get behind that! Moving! Get those stims ready!
God, I'm like too busy looking for this shit. I'm like almost convinced this was exclusive DLC for this is DLC. I know it did when playing the game when it pointless DLC. Yeah, I will admit the first time I played this DLC mission, I didn't realize it was a DLC mission until I was trying to figure out where the hell I got the light plasma pistol from. And then I saw that it had it in hand. I was like, what? I was like, I don't remember playing this. And then I looked at it and I was like, I don't remember what the fuck Code Breakers was. And then, cause this is like my what, third playthrough of the game. And then the second time I played it, I was like, oh, is this it? but I can't find it. I can't find it, but I'm pretty sure this was exclusive DLC for either the 360 or PlayStation. And then when it came to PC, you know, they just included the DLC with it. I just don't remember. I just don't remember what. uh, Okay, I just don't remember which console. But that's fine. Like I said, I'm kind of like looking. Oh God, I'm kind of just looking to see if I can find anything on it, but I can't. So that's life, I guess. We're not gonna. I'm sure I can. I'm sure I could find something. I'm sure I could find something if I really look at it. Sorry, I went quiet for a second there. Like I said, I was just, I still am actually looking for it. Funny enough. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna stop looking for it. We'll stop looking for it. That's not important. All right, back to this. I wasn't even paying attention. But let me see here. If I remember correctly, this was like supposed to be some base that has like a group called the Code Breakers. Hence the name Code Breakers. And I think they were supposed to be a group that like receive messages, interpret or decrypt, and you know they give them the hand pass the Xcom.
What on earth have they done to the satellite dish?
God, I like shaved earlier, and like I always expect a smooth shave,
Wounds are from
and
weapons.
I think my blade might be a little dull because I still, or that, or my hair is already growing back. Because I could have sworn I felt my face earlier and it was like smooth. Now I'm feeling it and it feels, you know, I feel a tiny hairs kind of just pricking through it. And but I will say this: what kind of got me about this mission in particular was, you'll hear him like kind of say it, you know, or you hear someone say like, oh, you know, these are bullet wounds. They were like shooting at each other. I thought this was going to be like an introduction to like human enemies. I still like. I know it may sound weird. Like, oh, you know, why do you want to fight humans?
No
It's like
survivors down here. Check upstairs.
it's like, well, why wouldn't I? Like, it's alien invasion. They can mind control us, right? You already have the what are they called? The sleepwalkers that they. I- I'm assuming what the sleepwalkers they can give them commands. I don't really remember. Yeah, yeah, they can give them commands because that's what they did for the secretary chick who came earlier to me, as well as the general. So I see why you wouldn't be able to fight humans if they're, uh, you know, mind control.
No warnings. No recordings. No sign they knew what was coming. Another sneak
But
attack. Maybe.
but
But it doesn't make any sense. If the station wasn't a threat, then why are they here?
then what was I? Yeah, I think I just didn't want to wait for that thing because if anyone knows, I usually just melee those blobs. Where was I? Oh, fuck, dude. Why am I drawing a blank? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my gosh.
Still alive, they'll be in here. Be ready.
I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. Oh well.
Barnes, prep the medical team. I think we've got a survivor down here.
So
Will do.
right. Oh yeah, fighting humans. Yeah, but I think I'll also just break up some of the monotony as well
Just like at the
of just
university.
fighting sleepwalker after
Poor
sleepwalker.
bastards. Guess we better call this in. Get him
I
some
think
help.
it'd have been cool. But you might also find people who aren't sleepwalkers per se, and they're just like humans trying to survive. Yeah, so this gives you a choice as to whether quarantine him or shoot him, and
Evac team is
I was
cleared
like,
for
oh,
resupply
okay,
traffic.
so we're gonna be making decisions throughout this DLC. But it's funny to think about because I played it the first time with no context, didn't realize it. I played it a second time with context, and when they did this choice, I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I get to maybe it's gonna be
Or whatever they
I
are.
figured it would be like
Why is the outsider still here?
connected DLC kind of story, right? Like this will connect us to another story, which connect us to another story,
Using it to intercept our
to culminate in like this
communications.
end story. But it doesn't.
With all this, they could
Like
pinpoint our base
I was
easily.
just thinking too,
Can't let that happen. We
like
gotta blow up the comms dish.
it would be, and I might have said it a couple times too. It would be so cool if you were in a mission and you picked up intel that led to another mission, right?
There's the
And like
target men.
it may seem small at first, but then it turns into something big, right? Or like
Get behind cover.
your or like it leads to like your men having to do like their own like little side mission or whatever. Like it feels like there should be branching storylines, and if you make a choice in one, it affects what's what story, what's the next part of the story you get to play at, play through, or it affects the uh, choices may affect how that next mission plays out. But I want to say they probably was gonna go for something like that, but it just didn't happen. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong though. Let me see. I think the other problem I have with code breakers actually, and it's because like it's one of the few mission like so the problem I have with a lot of the missions is how they get presented to you, right? You see a side mission. You most likely are going to play that before you carry on with the next part of the main mission. The problem is a lot of them wind up introducing enemies that you haven't fought before. Then, you just gotta fight them and deal with them. The problem I have with that is that when you play through the main storyline missions, it introduced that enemy as though it's the first time you're ever fighting against it. So I just think it's just kind of weird. Oh, grenade! Yeah, I kind of find it. Yeah, just realizing it, I think it's kind of funny how they have like for humans they have like regular grenades, and then aliens have like sticky grenades. Like they could technically like stick you with them, and you can of course stick them with it. Oh yeah, you know what's funny? So when I did my second playthrough, this is around the time I got the silicoid as well.
Enemy fire and will attempt to entangle its targets.
This was the second time I got it too. The silicoid isn't bad. It does it's all right. It's mainly just used for like harassing the enemy.
All targets down.
So if you got like an enemy who's like, it's just good for just going in, doing some stuff, fucking off. That's it. You'll also see that I pretty much carry my sniper around religiously. Um, like I'll pretty much just do just straight headshots with it, and then if I need to pop shields, I'll just go to the light plasma pistol, then back to the sniper.
It's rigged.
saved lives down there, Carter.
And that's it.
Yeah.
that's
What
that's
kind of
Codebreakers. How long was that mission? About 14 minutes. 15 minutes. My gosh, that was a 15-minute mission. That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, it is. I don't know how much they charge for it either. It's how the dead pathogen sleepwalker. I was reading that past me. What the fuck? I'm trying to think. Is there anything like? It's just there's just not too many. There's not too much like. And this is the problem I have, like doing with the. This is actually one of the problems I had when I was writing out the review, is that when you really when you really think about it,
The support agent
there isn't
has
much to talk
activated
about
the
with this
shield
game.
generator.
This game has to be
Temporarily
one of the
holding
most
fire
weirdly
while his
like
squad fires
it
support
has
from
stuff
within.
going on, but there's nothing really like important to talk about because like the problem is there's no really cool things to do with the game, and like they have one interesting like team tactic thing. Like it was like I was thinking about it today too, and what's nuts to me is that even though I have a problem with the way the game was executed, with the way it presents decision making and all this other stuff, is that I actually still say the gameplay is actually really good. Like I've been playing like the original Mass Effect trilogy, and like
So what
story
we
wise
call
it's
the
fun.
classified
Now I'm
alien
playing the first
technology
one,
we're after.
uh
It's classified
and like I'm
alien
playing through the
technology.
first one
That's not
and
much
it's
to go on.
fine,
Yeah.
but
Just like the
like
fall
I
guys
remember
here.
The man
the
knows how to keep
gameplay
a
from
secret.
the Bureau was just smoother.
Carter,
It's
who's heading for
smoother.
space? Got the red cow
The
shed.
camera plays nicer. I like how
They're after the same tech we are.
I
Shit.
like how you deal with powers.
Thank you for
Like
finding it for us.
when you display powers.
Way.
Also, you might have heard a Discord sound that was me, but that's not that I'm in a current Discord. It was just when I was playing the game, I was in a Discord call. So if before you go checking your Discord, that was me. I do know that for a fact. Or my video, not me. Any case, it is kind of sad. I couldn't give that warning. I couldn't give that warning for the no commentary. Technically, I could. Technically, I could. You know, I was like thinking about it. I could just add. Well, I also have plans to add like stupid stuff going on, or I don't know. I might make like dumb videos and some other shit along the way. It's up and down. It's all up and down. It's all up and down. That's all I can say. Like half the time, I'm always thinking about like what I want to do for this, and then I'll think about like what I want to do for the review, and then I got like it's just I want having too much too much on my platter, really. Right? I want up having too much on my platter. And like right now, I don't want to make claims yet, but like in the future I do want to make my own video game. And I've been kind of focusing on that and dealing with like um right now just kind of writing out the story, writing out the characters, the world, and I don't want to go into too much detail. I don't mind going into detail with like friends, but strangers on the net probably not so much. Nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm not. I'm pretty sure anyone can understand that point. But the I really want to, and I want to have it like
How accustomed
that
are you to
first
being on
person
a mission?
What do you
style
mean?
I
RPG
mean, Falk
or
sent you out
first
here on a
person
mission. They won't
JRPG.
even tell you what
And I
you're
mean
doing.
in the style of like
Ours is not the
Soul
usual
Hackers, the first
waterfalls.
one, of course, as well as Strange Journey, and I guess like old Shin Megami Tensei games as well. That's all I can think about. I just love that aesthetic. I love one thing I love is pixel art, and the second thing I love is that um that first person tile aesthetic. I don't know what it is. I think it looks so nice and aesthetically pleasing. But you know, I was actually talking to someone the other day, and they were like, "Yeah, I don't really like the way pixel art looks." I was thinking, like, huh, that's the first time I've ever heard someone say they don't like pixel art. But you know, teach their own. Oh, wait a minute. I already forgot. You know, actually, what? Oh, I think this is why I have to recover some fucking package or some shit. I'm using the mechanic?
You fellas bring your swim trunks? What?
What, you afraid of a little water?
No, I'm afraid of what
No, I'm afraid it might be in the water.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's like one of the. I think that's one of the few times that the dialogue was a little funny, just a little funny, not completely, but it was a little funny.
Drones. They must be headed to the artifact.
But I wish they had more environmental things like this. Like I kind of like the idea of them trudging through like um, I guess like a swamp. Reminds me of like I don't want to say Vietnam, but it puts me in that mindset.
Those blobs did us a favor, huh? That flatbed they toppled gives us a way up.
I really don't see what harm there is in telling us what this technology is.
Maybe they don't know what it is.
Then they could at least tell us that.
Just be ready for evac. I don't want to stick around any longer than I have to.
Huh. Yeah, Barnes is a bit of a interesting character. I mean, he don't really like he's kind of there for just like little funny dialogue. He's kind of just there for like just little funny dialogue and quips. It's not like he see, and this would have been cool if like say there was like branching paths. Oh yeah, I guess they can't stick your man. I was thinking if they actually could stick your guys. No, the enemy can't stick your men. You can stick the enemy, but the enemy can't stick your man. Yeah, that fucking grenade killed them. Crazy. I will say, I do love the bolt action. The only thing that sucks about it is that it's bolt action. So like, with that comes the caveat that per shot, you know, you gotta chamber the round, but there's also no magazine. Like if there was a magazine to it, it would definitely make it so. It would make the experience a little bit better. But I'm trying. Well, I'll say there probably wasn't too many bolt action sniper rifles during this time. But I think the SV-98. I think that was bolt action.
Stay focused, gentlemen. Ducks, lead orders.
Yeah, the Muton is. The Muton is. You can I think in this particular mission, you can actually kind of like cheese him.
Healing engaged.
Yeah, you'll do a lot of pausing. You'll do a lot of fucking pausing. I don't know how that didn't outright kill him. You know, one other thing that I found interesting too was back when I was thinking about getting really into like what do you call it, Call of Duty, and I was like, yeah, I could probably be a Call of Duty streamer. I was looking to try to get better at the game, and there was so many like different tips and other shit that I remember kind of like researching other stuff, and like you had one tip that was just like yeah, if you wanna do good, you know, first like you wanna learn how to do better. Like one of the first things you probably should do is watch old like record yourself, watch the gameplay, see what kind of mistakes you make, and then don't make them. And I was like, yeah. And I think that's one reason why I kind of got really into just recording like my gameplay. Because like when I record my gameplay, you or when you record your gameplay and then you watch it and see what you did, you really go like, oh shit, yeah, that was fucking
Get
stupid.
behind cover. Roger, moving out. Put a mine there.
And I think if you can and you're looking to kind of step up your gameplay, you probably do want to like record yourself and then watch the recording afterwards. They're moving in. They're moving like an invasive species. I can't remember. I don't think I have the upgrade yet. Like the damage is so fucking easy.
Set up a diversion. Diversion out.
The like the damage that mine did to him is so fucking. I mean, it's not like it's minuscule. It was a good chunk.
We're all dead. Nice one, boss. We did it. Holy Christ, we did it. Yeah. Come on, let's get moving before we have to do it again.
I think this is before I started. I think this was because during this playthrough, I know I was like playing.
Barnes, we got it.
I was mainly
Whatever it
using
is.
the
Ticking sounds or hissing fumes.
recon and the
Setting down now.
oh, what the hell is he called? The commando a bunch. And in this particular mission, it was me just trying to shake things up a little bit. But I think after this, I just went back to my old combo. That's because the recon with the commando, they demolish through shit. Like you don't ever like if you get a team.
The support agent drops an enemy's shields
Oh,
and
okay.
temporarily disables them.
If you
This
get a
neutralizes
team
troops or
that
commanders.
you're just good with, like you could just flat out just like start
The support
running
agent
through enemies.
destabilizes heavy targets. Armor is heavily damaged, and targets are briefly vulnerable to incoming fire.
I don't see. I kind of hate this thing that they do for the support. I think the support would have been
Technology
awesome.
commandeered from the outsiders briefly renders the recon agent invisible. Best used to send the recon agent into sniping or flanking position.
I don't like that they did that for the support, where they made you choose between whether or not you get the one who busts shields or the one who busts armor, because you kind of need both. You really do. Like being able to bust shields is a must-have because you meet a lot of enemies who put up shields. But the problem is that you kind of want the one that destroys armor because then you want to meet things like the Muton, the Sectopod. I can't remember if there's anything else, but you want to, you know, meeting enemies like that, and now you don't have anything to bust through the armor. And while yeah, technically you could like have a two supports, one with shields and one with armor. It's like, why would you? Yeah, I think this was me trying to figure out which characters to send on this. Oh man, do I already have this set the huh? Because I think this is. I think I remember what this mission is. Because it said New Mexico, so there's only one mission that's set to New Mexico. Yeah. Yeah.
Be $14 parts, $27 labor.
These damn things. I should have worn the flats.
Never had any trouble.
These damn things.
That's so interesting. They just live out the last part of whatever they remember.
Oh, sots. It's a right mess down there. Yeah, and our man De Silva's down in it. Maybe the intel he's gathered can shed some light on
Good bet it will. Agent De Silva's gonna teach us what these things already know. How to get in there.
Yeah, so the point of this is that we haven't, I believe that we lost contact with Agent Silva, and we were trying to get inside this fucking tower.
Agent De Silva, come in. Nico, it's Carter. Are you there?
Dude, like, look at this. Look at this fucking art, dude. Look at the environment.
If we can't find him, we're gonna have a hell of a time getting into that
The
tower.
environment is just so fucking good. And then I think it was so good, at least this part, I wound up plugging in my controller just so I can walk instead of like, because on keyboard and mouse there isn't, you know, there isn't exactly a walk button. Yeah, see, this is where I do it. It just felt so right. It felt so much better doing it like this. And like, you can't, I don't think you can tap caps and have it do it. But yeah, no, I was like, I got really
Silva
engrossed
has
in it.
definitely been here. Looks like he gave the enemy a bloody nose.
I was so engrossed in this shit. Yo, at some point,
Copy.
cause like that pretty sure Discord sound was also me. At some point, I was getting like like a fuck ton of messages. Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how the controls work with the controller because I never did it with controller. At some point, the fucking messaging got so fucking abysmal. I just had to mute the damn sound. Yeah, yeah. This has a. I don't know if I like. I think I kind of. I think I kind of preferred the wheel, but I wish the wheel would have also been for keyboard and mouse. I don't like that. I don't like how when you're doing keyboard and mouse it's like a bar across the bottom when you're choosing powers. I like the wheel so much better. The wheel definitely feels much better. I think this is me. What was I looking for? I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Cover there. On it. Moving to position. Shove him. Pushing.
Yeah, the shove is basically like a Fusru dog. Yeah, again, like that little scene right there where the car gets pushed. You don't ever see anything like that. Hardly. It's just there's so many times where they put something new in there and it's interesting. It's like you only see it in there at one time. I mean, of course, you don't want to overdo it because then it becomes less memorable. Also, I threw my blop in the worst spot possible because it stayed behind that pillar the entire fight. I was under the impression that when you did that, it would just move to the closest target, but it'll move to the closest target within a certain range. So while technically, yeah, like see, an enemy is starting to get within range, so then it's starting to move. So while technically it can get further and further, it first has to aggro an enemy near it. So if you can't aggro to an enemy near it, then it's very useless. And I think it made me not really use it too much after this, after kind of realizing how it worked. I think.
Finish it off. In position. Take an aim.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Pulse Wave Pulse Wave fucks up everything.
Take cover. Going now. Knock him around. Pushing him back.
And I want to say this turned into a two-parter, but I don't think it is. I think it's cute how they have a little alien on the top of their building.
Keep the pressure on him.
But no, this is like brimming with atmosphere. What kind of town this used to be before the alien invasion? It's just it's so good. It's way too good.
Saved my life.
But I always wish that there was something
Deploy diversion.
almost in the style of, say, LA Noire,
What do we do? Area secure.
where you got to actually, investigate and interrogate like certain people and follow up on like a tip from like the hotline. Like I wish there was something like that. I like that wasn't good. I like how I slowed it down so I can read it, and I'm still not reading it out loud, and I'm probably not gonna read it out loud. I just don't feel like because then I have to read fast, and I kind of like reading in my head. And look, I don't feel like reading it. Okay. That is some good water. 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 I'm from Philly, so we say water. Water? Water. 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 I don't know. I know they say people from Philly or Pennsylvania, I guess, say water instead of water. And it's hard for me to really hear a difference. But I'm used to one over the other, so it don't matter. I guess it's like tomato, tomato. I don't know what undercoating is, but it sounds like such.
I don't want the undercoating. No need to make a fuss. How about I don't want the undercoating. I heard you. No undercoating. But I'm gonna lose money on the. How many times do I have to say it?
I don't the undercoat.
Bruce? How many times do I have to say
Now, this is where I also realized that Carter will smoke a cigarette.
I'm taking off the rest of today. I'm not feeling this so well.
Yeah, it's the first time I realized that Carter will smoke a cigarette if you wait around long. I wish it was I wish Carter would just walk around the entire office just smoking a cigarette. I want like a little snack or some shit. I'm trying to think. I want a snack. But what kind of snack? I don't know. Don't know. Oh yeah, you can also get another backpack schematic here. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of fucking backpack schematics are so. I think is it the tactician one? It might be the tactician one. That's like the only good one. But like every backpack fucking sucks. The one that increased headshot damage is not too bad, but a good chunk of them just fucking suck ass.
Carter, I've got De Silva. He's on the AM bed.
Put it through.
Xcom, this is De Silva. If you can hear this, so can
I could go for some ice cream.
I'm dug in at the radio station.
I could go for a lot of fucking things.
Tricks up my sleeve, but I won't be able
But
to
I could definitely go for some ice cream.
I could use backup.
He's on an open broadcast.
I wish I could just stream
He is.
Already seeing outside
and go to the
activity.
store
They're moving on the radio.
and get some ice cream and come back. I wish. I really, really wish. Well, technically, I guess on some weird technicality, I could. Like, I could. It probably won't be the. I probably wouldn't recommend it, but I could. Let me look. Let me take a gander. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah.
One of De
Oh,
Silva's
got one
surprises.
more muffin left.
He's close.
Carter, get in here. We don't have much time.
Sure.
Come on, let's get to that station.
Yeah, sure.
Another one down. A few surprises for these assholes. Just say the word, and I'll set them off.
Draw its fire. Glad you're on our side.
Oh yeah, this is where you. Yeah, this is where you end up having to deal with. Sorry, I did go grab me a muffin. I had a blueberry muffin. I think I still have my headset on. That's so good. Yeah, this is where. Excuse me. This is where they kind of introduce a. I want to say a new mechanic, but basically, you have like this fourth party member that has like a special ability that you can utilize.
Looks like we got a break. Meet me at the door.
There's only 2 times ever happens in this game. 2 times. Once with De Silva, and then one more time with Angela Weaver. That's it.
Carter, didn't think I'd see you again. See you again. See you. Stop it. De Silva. Good Lord, what happened here? Where's the rest of your team? You're looking at it. We need to talk while I still can. You'd better come in. Shit. They've been looking for me for days. Better get ready.
Dude, De Silva's like such a fucking badass. Not only was he infected with the sleepwalker shit, he's been getting hunted by the fucking outsiders.
Give them a taste of those bombs. Another one down.
Like, De Silva is him.
Deploying blob.
What I think would have been cool is if your powers deviate from here.
All right.
God, why does it sound like that? Your powers deviate from here. And De Silva teaches you how to make like explosive and detonate them.
Diversion now.
I think that would have been so cool. And like it's like you have a choice. You can either do that or you can do the silicoid.
De Silva, now! Now, Nico!
Done 4 years. Stay down. More coming in.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is when we get the strong like this.
Across an area, devastating anyone who enters. For extra
That was also me,
enemies into the field of
or
fire.
in the video. Don't think it was you. Yeah, the plasma field. Oh my god. The plasma field, or outright, just set wherever the hell it is that you're putting it under, just on like the plasma field will fuck you up. Is what I'm getting at. The plasma field has to be. I'm just thinking about the fact that like everything about the hey, look at that. Look at it. It just melts them. Like the mutons. Oh my god, dude. But where am I getting at? Where am I going? I was going at this with I was getting it. I was making some fucking point. I lost my train of thought. I was munching on a muffin. It was very good. It's the last muffin too. You know, I know how to bake cakes. I had never baked the muffin, and I'm very curious how it would turn out. Because if it could turn out good, I would make a blueberry muffin. Not blueberry. I would make a peanut butter muffin, like in a heartbeat, or a chocolate muffin. Chocolate muffin also sounds pretty good too. Dude, look how fucking big that fucking explosion is. My gosh. The debris and everything that falls around. I never you get to appreciate it a little bit better when you're like watching a video. Cuz I think when you're playing it, you're just in the zone. Auto zone. But when you're watching it, you get to notice little detail. It's almost like what it's almost like I don't know if you ever notice or not notice, but I don't know if you ever like when you're in a car, people will be like, "Oh, do you see this happen? Do you see that happening?" And the problem half the time is like it's like I'm driving, I can't I can't look at the I can't take my eyes off the road, and I'm driving. That was perfect. And yeah, and you're driving, and people will be like, "Oh, did you see that? Did you see that?" It's like I'm driving. I had, I had no time to look at whatever it is that you're trying to have me look at. That's why I like riding. Like personally, I love riding in cars over driving because I get to notice shit that otherwise if I'm driving I don't get to notice. And that's kind of like this. I get to notice shit because I'm watching rather than playing. Like if I was to be see, and that's where it's like up and down because like I like doing this pre-recorded thing a little bit better over the recorded as well.
Will, glad you made it.
Glad you made it.
Started to wonder if anyone was ever coming. Will, I'm glad it was you they sent. Jesus, look at you, Nico. Yeah, you got me well. I can't fight it for long, but I'm doing what I can. What can I do? You can give those bastards a black eye for me, and for my team.
Yeah, an appetite thing. I don't know. You know what? And honestly, this playthrough, I wish I would have chose all the, I guess, the less professional options, because some of them are genuinely fucking hilarious.
I know you'd never leave a man behind.
Especially like one particular dialogue at the end.
I've been on the run since then. I started changing, but I've been fighting.
Maybe I should do a video of like these genuine, funny William Carter moments.
Tell me how we can get into that tower, and we'll take care of the rest. There's a warehouse behind the supermarket. The supermarket. Go down to the basement. The machines dug a tunnel that leads to the tower. The tower. Stay with me, Nico. Anything else I should know? Just be careful down there, Carter. Whatever they're doing in that tower.
Be careful down there, Carter. They got balls and whips and chains. I've seen it.
What kind of resistance can I expect? Outside of the tower. Troops in emplacements. It'll be a hell of a fight. I can draw the
No, it won't.
away from you long enough for you to slip past. But the real problem is getting inside. You'll need to cut off the alarms once you're in. My team couldn't. Redmond and Kinney paid the price for that. Do you know how the infection started? No. Or I don't think I know. It's like trying to stay awake for a week. A week. I can barely think and I feel it right there. Right there. Trying to take over. But I'm not going down without a fight.
Without a fight.
We can find a way to fix this, Nico. The scientists back at base. Yeah, come on, Will. Don't bullshit me. There ain't a cure. And I'm not letting that creepy crowd poke at me looking for one. I'm sorry, Nico.
It's funny because technically De Silva did try looking for a cure for it once. For another, what was it, Agent Percy, I think it was? No, not Percy. Some other guy, I can't remember. And this all, you find this all out in the Hangar 6 DLC, which I did play. Actually, also, I don't know if anyone, probably no one, but if anyone did notice, I did post the finale non-commentary for the Bureau today. So, with that, well, then I gotta post the, what do you call it as well? The Hangar 6 and R&D DLCs. And then after that, I'm gonna start playing Drakengard, whatever. And I'm gonna be posting the non-commentaries for that, and so on and so forth. So I'll just be posting the non-commentaries. I'll just be posting the non-commentaries, and I will just try to play catch up for them. And then, of course, in the meantime, I'll also be doing like overviews and other shit. I think I'll keep the commentaries and non-commentaries up until after I do the overviews. So, like, once I do the overviews for the Bureau, then I will. They'll still be up there. They'll just be. Is it private? I don't remember, but you can still watch it through like the playlist. So like the playlist will still be there. You can still watch it through the playlist. I think it's just unlisted. I think that's what it's called. They're just unlisted, not private. I think private you need a link to watch. But yeah, I can just unlist the video from the main channel, and you can still watch it through the you can still watch it through the fuck, what's it called? The playlist. So I just don't want it crowding. I just I just don't want it crowding. Yeah, dude, this shit is so cool. Those people broke their fucking legs. I already got that feeling.
this, Doctor?
We are, Carter. The power necessary for that sort of terraforming, it boggles the mind.
Boggles the
Can't take them on
mind.
directly. For now, we stay focused on getting that transponder and striking back. Then they'll pay.
I don't remember if I tried taking a shot or not, and it wouldn't let me. But in case I didn't, I do wonder: can you actually snipe those people? Because you can.
It's like New Mexico's got its own skyscrapers now.
Is it that? I'm trying to remember if it was in here where you could technically just kill them. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. There's like a dam that you end up going to later on that has a bunch of sleepwalkers in it, and you can you can kill them. Like I went around just like meleeing a bunch of. I don't think a bunch of them, but I think I punched one of them and it like killed them. Carter got them brass knuckles, dude. Blah blah blah. Something something something. Yeah, this is about in this particular one. Sorry about that. I'm sure that was very loud in someone's ears. Where the fuck is the top? Oh. Yeah, this lady went shit and I missed. I think that's a nice attention to detail. You can see the picture of the daughter that she was talking about. That was a cool attention to detail. But yeah, so in the note, I think it was something like she noticed the aliens and so she went hiding in the fucking tree and shit with the gun and I guess she couldn't really survive. She don't got that Agent Carter that Agent Carter that Agent Carter is. She don't got the Agent Carter is. She don't got that Agent Carter flow. What did it even look like? I'm about to make a. I feel like making a video called like the Bureu flow. You know, outsiders want to beef with me over some galactic acquisition or some shit. You know, something like that. Something stupid. I gotta. I think. Let me see, because I got one dumb video. Do I have two dumb videos? One dumb video that I want to make for it. If I have a second one, I might make it. I might not. I don't know. But where was I? I don't have anything else that I wanted to say. Son of a bitch. You know, I will say this too. I am super excited about the Demon Slayer movie coming out. I have actually caught up. I have officially caught up on all of Demon Slayer. I watched the final episode, and like that last episode, oh my fucking gosh, the ending to it, oh my fucking gosh. I'm not spoiling anything, so don't worry. But oh my fucking gosh, that's all I gotta say to that shit. So I'm excited for it. It comes out, I believe, September 12th of this year. I have it marked on my calendar, so like, and then I kind of also have it set to. Hopefully, I hope it will. It will notify me when tickets are available. I do. It's been a long time since I've gone to the movie theaters to sit down and watch a movie, but I do want to actually. I feel like I do want to watch it like in theaters, unless there is an unless. Because if the Blu-ray comes out the same day as the movie theater, then yes, I just won't fucking go, and I'll just buy the Blu-ray and I'll just watch it at home. I'm almost tempted to just wait, but I wanna. I don't know if there's a way to look that up. Let me see something. Let's see, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle movie. Yeah, is there a release date for the Blu-ray? Wait, what? The movie, the first installment of a trilogy? What?
They killed our blob.
What the fuck?
Get its attention. Come on out and fight, you bastards. I see them. Get ready. Take cover. Sniper.
This is part of a trilogy.
Diversion there. Diversion out.
Wait, so it's gonna be like... I'm so confused.
Almost got it. All targets down.
So what, it's gonna be like a 3-part movie or something? Hmm. So, and I didn't know this. So half the other story.
We must be getting close to their perimeter. I hope the Silver's ready. De Silva, we're getting close to their main defenses.
In position. Get their attention.
Oh, okay.
I'll take care of the rest. Here goes. And Carter. Good luck.
That's interesting. I know I should be like looking at this and like
That ought to give us the
in
distraction we
in
need. Good
in
work.
in covering what I'm watching.
You too,
But
Nico.
so
Get you home safe and sound, I promise.
this is
Defenses are down, Carter. Patrols are already leaving the town
being
entrance.
broken into a 3-part movie. That's interesting. I don't know if I want to get it or go there then. Like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I actually want to. I don't know if I actually want to go to the movie theaters then, because I figured it would have been for. I figured it was going to be all 3, or I figured it was going to be just the rest of the manga. I was like, oh, okay. I guess the manga is like, pretty much over. But that's not the case. It's
Got their attention. Then let's
it is a
finish
bit to cover.
hard. Take an aim.
That's interesting. That is so interesting.
Push 'em.
So it's gonna cover the final half of gonna cover the final half. All 3 movies gonna cover the final half of the volumes. Okay. Speaking of volumes, I actually started getting into speaking of volumes, I also started getting into reading Jujutsu Kaisen in manga form. And I know some people, or probably a lot of people. I've heard a lot of the fans were disappointed with the ending. I don't really care. I wanna read it. I'm like, I'm like starving for Jujutsu Kaisen content. I'm starving for Jujutsu Kaisen content. That I'm like fuck it. I'm gonna start reading it. I don't know, and it's kind of it's kind of weird because then you would think, oh, okay, well maybe I should start reading Demon Slayer. I don't think I'm gonna ever read Demon Slayer. Nothing wrong with Demon Slayer. Like Demon Slayer, like I said, I didn't think I was ever gonna get into it. Like when I was watching it, I was trying to really figure out. I don't know what it is. That I just didn't like that first episode too much. I don't know what it is about the first episode. But then after I started like moving past the first episode, um, it got better. Like that's all I can say. Was it just kept getting better and better. And by the time we got to the second season, I don't even think it was the second, like, because was the second season the train? I don't remember. But by the time we got to the train, like that shit, like really like stepped up. Like the fucking train. Dude, the fucking the train. I don't know if it's called the. I keep calling it the Infinity Train. I know it's not called that. I think it's called the Mugen Train or some shit. Oh my god, that's still just another good one. It's this weird thing of like, they just have so many good moments.
Let's try this again.
They have one too many good moments.
Finish it off.
Ooh, excuse me. I hate the way that fucking shotgun, the scattergun sounds. I absolutely hate the way that damn thing sounds. Oh, I'm kind of looking at it. So this is gonna be like I guess it's gonna be like a part 1, part 2. I think I just couldn't. Yeah, I think at the time when I was recording this, I didn't think the mission was gonna be long, and because I'm like looking at the time for it, it's got to end pretty soon. I'm pretty sure I didn't think it was gonna be long, and I was getting towards. I think it was like I was going like over when I was supposed to be going to bed. We go to bed in like in an hour, so we'll be finishing this up. I'll be winding down. And then because we'll 2 minutes. Okay, yeah, 2 minutes. So, I guess this is where we kind of start wrapping things up a little bit. Thank you all for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed it, definitely come join me on the next one. I don't know when the fuck that's gonna be. That's either gonna be that could be this week. It could be. I think this is when I was starting to get annoyed of how much the fucking things were going off.
And let's move. Bring in Dr. Weir. We're gonna need him.
I'm telling you, that is. I mean, it's possible that your notifications are going up, but you hear how crazy that shit is going off right now. It's like every other one. Like, do, and I just couldn't take it. I could not take it. It went off again. Son of a bitch. I like how most of this was me just fucking tripping out over the Infinity Castle movie that's coming out. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't think there ain't nothing else really going on here. Yeah, it's 7 seconds. I've guaranteed I didn't do anything else. 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. So yeah. That's it. That might have actually been an actual notification that I was just getting in the background. Don't matter. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed your time. I know I was a little all over the place this time, but next time we're going to be a little focused. And yeah, so I'm gonna end this off with some music. And y'all have a good rest of your night and join me on the next one.